Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The San Antonio Spurs come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Mavericks. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So here's Dallas's starting group. Washington and Lively down low. Max Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's flagged in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama and it's Shea at the 4 spot. Taking a look at San Antonio, and in Game 1, they handled their business at home. This team is hoping to go up 2-0 and take control of the series.
Well, I really think Game 2s are just so important. A 2-0 lead isn't insurmountable. However, a vast majority of the time, the team up 2-0 advances.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Lively. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Sinks the tray.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You've got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
On the take, Lively with a block. Christie. That one is off. Good work defensively by Castle. Pass to Vassell, to the paint. Here's Hernandez. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Vince Johnson. I asked him what his defense is going to do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter from everything you throw at him, and he makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our whole defense. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Fires the 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answered with a 3 of his own.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Hernandez is good. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Irving, pass to Christie. Here's flag. The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Hernandez. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to break. That's just textbook right there.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Irving for 3. Here's Lively. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And it's Irving off the drive. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He is been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Hernandez. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Irving, the pass to Lively. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Washington powers it it through.
While he's a bit undersized for four, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And here's a timeout for Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Castle. Spurs trail by 4. Takes it inside. San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Smith outside. Pass to Gafford. Fades away. It's good.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Stolen by Gafford. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Smith. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Frick.
Hernandez is good. Mick.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of this game.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Marshall passes to Gafford. Up top Smith. Now Marshall. The shot off that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Hernandez. Three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith, no good. The Spurs have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Hernandez is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. So someone stops him, just let it roll.
Yeah, you never want to let shots go uncontested.
Yeah, slide.
Free throws in the game now.
I'm fucking touching.
That's good for Smith. Second quarter play. We're around 2 minutes gone so far. Marshall with the bucket.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Bryant in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 41 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding on that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys will carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Castle. After the basket by Dallas. The offensive rebound. Cornett can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Marshall passes to Irving. Here's Flag. Irving screen on Bryant. Down low. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
They came into the second quarter determined to get the ball inside, and it's paying off.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Outside Christie. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It's the backboard. From deep, Harper fires in the triple. Now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game.
Here's Irving. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Hernandez, defended by Christie. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And the first one at the line is good. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. That one's no good. Grant, they could have taken a 10 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Connects from downtown. Irving's got 15.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps stringing these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Wembanyama. Yet to see a basket. Lively with a block. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. And again, it's Dallas.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Oh, sweet move. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So we conclude the first half. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's instrumental.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half is going to be a tough task for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, gotta get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, game 1 went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game 2 as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson for the third period.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Hernandez. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And on the floor.
Nick. Can I put this water in there real quick? Can I put this water in there real quick?
For Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's flagged in its small forward. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Castle outside to the middle. Here's Hernandez. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's rebuilding. I don't know. You have to finish long.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
A little exclamation point. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range. Hernandez got 24.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's flag. And the shot goes.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Hernandez. Here he goes. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Christie with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Irving for 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Hernandez. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Irving. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hernandez. I can't believe he did that.
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Mavericks lead by 9. Irving, pass to Lively. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Irving. Launches a three. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 23 points.
And another one. That's 5 total
Jimmy,
threes on the night
give me that.
so far.
He's getting me the good night rating. Let me stay up to see.
That one's good on the assist by Flag.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Driving in.
15.
Oh, and he blocks it off the
Nice.
glass. Wow. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 26.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Spurs trail by 18. Here's Hernandez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Washington, a screen on Vassell. Washington, left side.
Stolen
by Castle. Back come the Spurs in transition. Uses the glass on the layup. Hernandez got 13 points in this quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Flag. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how.
Dallas leading by 10. They've got Harper, Devin Vassell out there with Cornette, and it's Bryant in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. A nice shot by Smith.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Here's Hernandez. Off the mark. Had a chance here to trim it to single digits. Marshall outside. From deep. Knocks down the long K. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Launches it. Hernandez is good. Nick, Hernandez got 16 points here in the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Smith. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Gafford with a screen on Bryant. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
And adds a few more points to their lead. Showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Hernandez. And a miss there on the triple.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Johnson. Here's Flag outside. The rebound by the Spurs. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama checked in for Cornette. Champagny comes in for Bryant. And Castle subbed in for Harper. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Christie's checked in for Johnson. And Irving is subbed in for Smith. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And despite that, they are still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And is now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Flag outside. Now Irving fires the three. The three ball is down.
That's how you up the ante. You come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You can rain a triple on us, and I'm coming.
And good. There's another.
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him to a single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him.
Fantastic in turning these whistles in close. Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
From downtown. Washington with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 12. Irving outside. Shoots a three. Vassell there for the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. That's a shot he typically makes.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Flag outside. Clock at 6. Now Irving puts up the tray.
Give me that shit, bitch.
And they'll get another chance.
Damn,
And
bro.
there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And he drives in. Hits yet again. Wow.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Mavericks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this team has to feel great, knotting up this series at 1-1.
A huge win for them, avoiding going down 2-0, and this series is on.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And here are the Mavericks now. Christie to the ball.
Stop it.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
Now let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Disappointing loss for you tonight, Anthony. What's it going to take to rebound from this one?
Don't do it.
For us, it all starts with defense. It's one thing to give up points, but we can't let guys get comfortable taking shots against us. That starts with me. I lead by example, and tonight,
We're getting hard.
I'll be better, we'll be better.
Thank you so much. Brian, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
That's another one up. Rose? You know the shadow you're creating from being in the light like that? That could be a shadow of you. Huh? I don't know, babe. I didn't see it, but if you can see something, you already know what to do. I already told you what to do. You see something like that. Remember? What I tell you to do? Never see anything like that. Let's go to that. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about getting my attention, because in a few seconds you're trying to get my attention. Maybe a few seconds you need to do something. You know what I mean? Then after you do that, then. You understand? Shit.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Spurs have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Mavericks? Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's game three of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. I'm Kevin Hahn, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at power forward. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. Let's take a look at Dallas. Well, they got to be happy with how this series started. Splitting the first two games. Now, here they are at home.
Yeah, as the lower seed, you just want one of those first two. Now, they've stolen home court advantage and are in a pretty good position in this series.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off and you pull up, pick your choice. It doesn't matter.
After Hernandez. Here's Champagnie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Christie with it. Now defended by Hernandez. Now Flag. Washington sends the pick for Flag. Back to Lively. 5 to shoot. No good from Irving. Here's San Antonio. It's a three-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Hernandez. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were in a chat. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge or digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up
You
with the
rate so
guys and
good.
talk about
You
strategy.
could be in the nicotine one. Can I put them outside? That's a real thing. Look at that.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Irving's gone 3 shooting so far. Here's Hernandez. Fires the three. San Antonio again missing.
It's the third straight miss to start this game.
They're
Still looking for their first basket.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now. Oh, goodness, step back.
That was incredible. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5. Irving missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Geez, you can always feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Oh, such a feel shot.
And a wide open look for Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavericks. From past the arc. By Hernandez. Hernandez has got 9 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Irving for three. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And it's over the rim and in. And 11 points for the chosen one.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so now a timeout call by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gafford passes to Johnson. Gafford finds Smith. Dallas again missing. Spurs lead by 7. Let's check in now with our reporters who's got the story for you. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Mavericks has played phenomenal. He dropped 48 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but let's try, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to watch that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference. Tonight, they're going to go against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm.
Flag is changing for Martin. The Spurs. Flag with it. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy. He just gets the contact right there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Gafford.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat of command. But for me, it's about grit and toughness.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Harper is out there with the chosen one. There's Stephon Castle. then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Cornet in the front. Now, here's Marshall. Still yet to score.
Another rebound, and they're hitting the glass with a lot of power.
Here's Hernandez. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Let it breathe.
A move straight out of the circuit. It's showtime.
Yeah, that might be too wild, in fact, for the circuit.
And for his coach, holding his breath partly because of the spectacle and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does grab. Hernandez can't get it to go. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11, and the shot is good. Gafford's got 7 now in this quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Hernandez. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
1:12 left to play in the first half. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break, Dallas. Flag with it. And it's Vassell picking it up. The kick out to Irving. Offline with his 3.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Here's Hernandez. That's 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Weig's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Irving. For the 3. Again, Irving missing. A finish. Oh, it's off the backboard. And so it's San Antonio. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
She made it. Oh,
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym, which hasn't happened.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing the home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for you?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to make, you guys put a big word, now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. Ready?
No.
Whoever wins this Game 3, they win this one.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half ball.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you action from Game 3. What can you say the chosen one? An impressive effort here today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Washington Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Max Christie. And it's flag at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Hernandez can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 9. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That one's good from the corner. Washington's got his first basket of the night. And San Antonio shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Hernandez, good on the three-point shot.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And so here is Dallas.
Hey, dude.
Irving passes to Christie. Three-pointer. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Christie. Irving's got 11 points.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Flash. Makes it off the glass. That's now 8 points.
Hey, keep it clean. For the fucking team. Serious. To be the fucking lanes. Take the thing to the teams. Everything. Stay in and do my motherfucking thing. Yeah. You stay better. Fine thing. Okay, see you next week.
Hernandez has got 23 points.
After making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Now Flag. He's got 8. And if Washington misses it.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those.
I bet you turn on fuck.
Mavericks trail by 18. In the corner, it's Flag. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
They do things to the fucking science. Finish out. Fucking lanes. Because the only thing is doing the fucking things. Just go to the fucking lanes. Just ready for the guy. And the
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
A 3-ball. Hernandez can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. Inside. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And Benyama with the bounce pass. Vassell with the pass to Hernandez. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Irving. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Christie the pass to Irving.
I just got paid $62,000 for my car using nothing but this on my phone. If you've never heard of Free Casey Dollars, it's quickly becoming one of the largest legal help platforms in the country for car crash victims. They built this tool that already helped over 140,000 people get life-changing settlements. All from just answering a few questions. Here's how it works. The app asks 4 simple questions about your life. Then it compares your case to millions of others. In seconds, it tells you whether you qualify for a big tax payout, like the one I got right here. I first found out about this from a guy named Raymond about 3 months ago. Raymond got hit hard in the back. He lost his car, was dealing with serious pain, and the insurance company refused to pay him anything fair. so he posted a video that was viral, sharing how he used this exact tool and got a $125,000 payout in just a few months. Then it happened to me. I was stopped at a red light when some distracted driver slammed into the back of my car. I messed up my back, my car was totaled, and worst of all, I lost my job because I had no way to get to it. Luckily, I remembered Raymond's video. I clicked the same link he used, answered the 4 questions, and boom, it said I've got it. Fast forward to 60 days, and I have this check in my hand. It helped me replace my income, pay off debt, get a new job. Then I shared this tool on my own social media, and my friend Jasmine used it. He ended up getting $147,000. I also told my buddy Eli who had been in the wreck for weeks. He was skeptical, but he gave it a shot and got $178,000. What I love most is how the friendly it is. You don't need to know anything about the law, just click the link, answer 4 questions, and in seconds it tells you what you might qualify. And if your case qualifies, you get connected to a free case legal specialist who handles everything. No fees up front, no court dates, no stress. A few years ago, I had no idea what to do after a car accident. I probably would have just hired some random attorney to look through the case. And we all know how that goes. But now I know better, and I'm glad I saw Raymond's video when I did. Jasmine is terrible, and even he ended up getting a 6-figure pay. Eli?
Maverick shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Devin Vassell. Harper is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the center position. San Antonio trailing here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they come out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That's good from Hernandez. All free throws good from Hernandez. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Smith wide open. He fired. They get it back. Gafford against Michelle. The shot's good from Gafford.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hernandez, covered by Smith.
Take a break.
That free throw is good. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since he came out of the half.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised when you pick a game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in, they've decided that the call stands as it was made on the court.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double checking and the game continues on.
just over a minute into this final quarter of play. A three, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Hernandez. Hernandez has got 14 points here in the second half. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time.
Why you put me on the bench, dummy? Fucking stupid. You probably got.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Now Flang. Irving. Wembanyama reels it in.
Boy, if Fred ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carry him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
One shot.
A free throw off from Hernandez.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Lets it go. Washington rips down the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And stolen by Vassell. Now Castle.
Come on,
Now Lively. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Vassell. Rebounded by Vassell. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. No good. Could not tie it up. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The lead is 2. And he does not hit.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Outside Vassell. To take the lead. The 3 goes down.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Now here's Irving, guarded by Hernandez. Here's Irving, shoots the 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. For San Antonio, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Here's Washington. Here's Flag. Weak shot at the right time.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Out of bounds will be Mavericks ball.
Foul.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Irving.
Now when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Beyond the arc. And there's the 3.
Just a humongous for him, especially from long range. Just in the movement now, that trade has been deadly.
Now we'll hear from Alan LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Alan?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff attitude. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Irving. Now flag. Off target from outside. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going into this from the American Airlines Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team's giving an inch in this one. Here's Hernandez. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Champagny at the 4 spot. And he banks the layup in.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Here's Lively. Now Flag. Bradley's a 3. And down goes the 3.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Vassell. Nice use of the glass on the finish. Mavericks trail by 3. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. The Spurs have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Now Castle, and there's the dunk.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Flag. Washington's outside. Launches it. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs leading by 5. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
This is the tenacious defense they love to see from P.J. Washington. That block sent a message.
And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Oh, P.J. Washington in a big spot. Yes, sir.
Here's San Antonio now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And the rejection by Lively. Shot and game clock separated by 5, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul for team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock. It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
From outside, Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Kyrie Irving. The 3 doesn't go. Fires the 3. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the...
Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see one? Get out.
Absolutely. Also, just to be sure that...
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please take the word "member" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you. And don't forget about our following giveaway day. Come to the game with the family and get a free basketball giveaway. The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior. A reminder.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The San Antonio Spurs have set the tone of the series up 2 games to 1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Great to have you with us. Game 4 of round 1 in the West. We're happy to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama and it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Johnson. And it's Flagg in at the small forward. You look at the Mavericks, this is a crucial game for them. A win here, and this is a brand new series. But a loss has them staring at a daunting 3-1 deficit.
And B.A., this is when a team looks to its fans for a big boost. They want the energy in this building to be electrifying.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Hernandez. And it's Irving with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Right wing. Now Washington. Shot clock at 6. Gafford in the post. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Hernandez. There's the triple. Gafford grabs the miss. Irving up top. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Here's Castle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Johnson against Castle. Pass to Gafford. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Irving. The 3 is up. Hernandez is good. Amir.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Washington, a screen on Vassell. And Washington powers it through.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Hernandez. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama, high post. Here's Hernandez. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. Harper passes to Hernandez from behind the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
To the inside. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Pass to Harper. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Flag. Gafford with the ball. Not guarded by Wembanyama. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in for Castle. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Smith. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, it's a make-or-miss lead. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Now here's Smith. Nice move. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And the Spurs with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Fox. For 3, Smith. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Here's Hernandez. He's got 5. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Hernandez got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Smith passes to Martin. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Spurs have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Bryant outside. Pass to Hernandez. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First personal, second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Smith, 1 shot.
Checked in for Smith. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Marshall outside. Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 5 points.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Flag. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against Dallas just played phenomenal. He dropped 48 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have... going like he did.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Johnson comes in for Christie. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Bryant. Has to flag. Down low. Here's Gafford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gafford's got his second basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back to... back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Washington's checked in for Marshall. Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by Johnson, no good. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Hernandez. He buries it from 3. Hernandez got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside Irving. Johnson for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Hernandez. Offline with a 3. And Dallas with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Johnson. Washington, a screen on Fox. Johnson passes to Washington. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Washington's got his second basket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for San Antonio. Champagny comes in for Harper, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. .103 left in the first half. Here's Hernandez. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter. And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
50 seconds left in the first half of this one. Good chance here for Irving. And again, it's Dallas.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Drains the triple. Hernandez got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Dallas shooting their first free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even...
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. As they look to get back into the series, this first half, a strong step in that direction.
You ever heard the phrase, no biscuits, no syrup? Similar to no retreat, no surrender. I like how they're remaining competitive.
Man, I'm getting hungry, but staying after it, continuing to play their game, that's all you can ask of.
No biscuits, no syrup?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Dallas leading by 16. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagny at the power forward position.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they...
Only 42%. Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Irving.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Washington. Left side Irving. Got it. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Launches it from deep. Hernandez is good.
That assertive mentality. I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Takes a step back. Here's Irving. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Irving. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
3 is off the mark.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's Hernandez. Another shot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Now here's Irving. The three from Washington. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hernandez. Great D that time from Irving.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Hernandez. He's got 21. Champagny, pass to Hernandez. Now Wembanyama. And there it is for him. Wembanyama's got 5 points now this quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pulls up on the wing. Good. He hits the jumper. Irving's got 20 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Johnson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. Now here's Marshall. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hernandez. San Antonio again missing. The Mavericks lead by 13. Irving for 3. Sure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And that one's good. 23 points in the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Lively with the bucket.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. Hernandez is good.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Here's Irving. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 16. Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Irving. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Hernandez got 28 points for the game.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Outside Christie. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And it's Irving missing. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Hernandez. No good with the triple. Marshall outside. Here's Lively. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Max Christie is out there with Smith. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Smith. Outside Christie. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. And because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The Mavericks lead by 18. To the right side. Here's Smith. Rebound by San Antonio.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Hernandez. Blocked! Marshall outside. Pass to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. Following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And here's Flag outside. Harper pulls it in. Spurs trail by 20. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
The Spurs have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Johnson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Smith. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite rim protector. Wemby's height and freakish wingspan allow him to just wipe shots away.
Takes a 3. The putback. Oh, Wemby! The putback!
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for the
board. Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Johnson outside. Flag outside. Now Johnson. Six on the shot clock. From about 19. Oh, the shot is off. Spurs trail by 15. Beyond the arc. Gafford rips down the board.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient. And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Mavericks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this evens up the series at 2 games apiece. They came in and did what they had to do. Now locations will change again.
And this puts them in a great position. Going forward, they just need to stick to what they do best.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Howard's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Champagnie. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
It's stolen by Howard. And here they come.
Caleb Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, Bryant. And Dallas making a change here. Burks checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette comes in for Howard. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Bryant. The first one falls.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Christie's checked in for Burke. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. And Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Marshall outside. Now Lively. And he slams it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Puts up a deep three. Good. Another from three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
If he hadn't fouled out, they may have pulled him anyway. This game is over.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Tough loss for you tonight, MP. Did the defense do anything special to throw you off, or was this loss more about your team and your approach?
No cap, they played hard. I mean, and they're professionals too, so they deserve some credit. But we didn't play up to our standards. We got to trust each other. Keep the ball moving and pass up on good shots for great ones. That's how we win.
That's awesome, MP. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and
how'd you get out? Fishing pole. What's the solution? I want to work on stand. Quite the catch. Do it in. We should get that backpack.
At any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SPURS
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The Spurs find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with Christie. And it's Flagg in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Take a look at the Spurs. This is clearly a massive Game 5. The series tied at 2. They're home. And we know that's very important.
Well, it's a best of 3 now. They have a chance tonight to get a step closer to the second round. This is a huge opportunity on their home floor.
Here's Hernandez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
That's good by Hernandez.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Wembanyama. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Derek Lively. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First team foul.
He throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. 4-point game.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Here's Hernandez, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Flag, Lively. You can't get that one. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Here's Christie.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Caleb Martin comes in for P.J. Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And Smith subbed in for Max Christie.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Shots good by Hernandez.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Irving surveying the floor. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 9 points in the game so far. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Hernandez. Can't get it to fall.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Lets it go. Irving misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count that one. Wembanyama has got 5 now.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
44 seconds left in the first. Irving finds Martin. No good with the triple. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving with a clean look. Dallas again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Off target with his 3. Here's Hernandez. No good on the triple. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's San Antonio. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. So glad to have you with us here. For the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's the chosen one in for Harper. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 3. On the floor for Dallas. Daniel Gafford is out there with Flagg. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Smith, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against Dallas just played phenomenal. He had 39 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
And it didn't matter whatever the defense threw at him. He made the adjustment.
They get it again, and yes, it's good. Cornette's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Irving sets a screen for Smith. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Johnson comes in for Smith. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Some changes here for the Spurs. Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Castle. Then for the Mavericks, Washington comes in for Flagg. And it's Max Christie in for Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Lively.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Irving from long range. Rebound San Antonio. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Lets it go with a three. Hernandez can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
To the middle, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Hernandez. Knocks down the three ball. Hernandez has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Marshall with it. Johnson on him. Irving for 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 14.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Shot's good by Hernandez. Here's Christie. No scoring in this one. And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Hernandez. That one drops for him. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that concludes halftime. Now time to...
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Mavericks trail by 8. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Hernandez. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. 8-point game. A 3 from Wembanyama, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Irving from long range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hernandez. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Washington. Lively a screen on Vassell. Outside Irving. Will it go? Dallas again missing. Spurs leading by 14. Pass to Castle. Here's Hernandez. Covered by Irving. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Hernandez. Hernandez has got a pair of threes now here in the third for San Antonio. Mavericks trail by 17. Pass to Christie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good. Flag.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Spurs?
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Driving the lane. He gets that one. And that's now 30 points for the chosen one.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Irving sets a screen for Flag. Pass to Lively. Here's Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
Oh, man. Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Hernandez. He's covered by Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Spurs making a change here. Harper's checked in, and then for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Smith subbed in for Max Christie. Irving passes to Smith. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Hernandez. Inside. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Marshall sets a screen for Smith. Driving to the basket. And it's Irving missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
Martin's checked in for Flag. Smith for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Hernandez. He has 30. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hernandez has got 13 points in the second half. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Spurs?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
And that one falls for Gafford. Bryant is checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for the chosen one. The Mavericks also with a sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Irving. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Harper. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Mavericks trail by 20 on the floor for Dallas. They've got Smith. Najee Marshall's out there with Flag. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gafford in at the 5. Pass to Flag. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's up a 3. No good on that one. Spurs leading by 20. Here's Harper. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Harper's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Spurs. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Johnson, a wide open look, buries it from three-point range.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Here's Hernandez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle, here's Smith, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Bryant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Irving's checked in. Smith surveying the D. Irving a screen on Harper. Here's Smith. Gafford kicks to Irving. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's Smith again missing.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Now Irving. A 20-foot jumper, good.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now Gafford. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Bryant. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Max Christie in for Smith.
Defense is paying a lot of attention to Kyrie, and that will open up assist opportunities.
Here's Hernandez. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Lively.
He just doesn't this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Irving! The long shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he drives in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Dallas.
Mavericks trail by 13. The shot from 20. That one is off. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Christie there for the rebound. Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Irving. For 3. And it misses.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trail by 14. Now Washington. Oh, the dunk!
And all of a sudden, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
San Antonio's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Rebounded by Vassell. San Antonio leading by 11.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3 games to 2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and 1 game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the chosen one.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And so here is Dallas, down by 15. Here's Cox. He's guarded by Harper. And it doesn't go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their head straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3 games to 2 lead.
Now they can just a little bit easier, knowing they're just 1 win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that about wraps it.
Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the foreign parts of being played. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest under, security, or arena staff member. Thank you.
Get out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, and the Mavericks fans.
Round 1 continues with a refreshing surge. The San Antonio Spurs are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Hey, it's been an exciting series so far as we head into... Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama and it's Champagnie at the 4. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's Flagg in at the small forward position. Taking a look at Dallas. What a huge game tonight for this team. Down 3-2. They have to win at home to extend this series.
And I'll tell you what the team needs.
Here's Flagg. Outside Irving.